Hey guys, and welcome back to Teaching with Miss T. I am Michelle, and let's get started with today's video. Hey guys, so long time no talk. Obviously, I have been gone for basically all the school year, but I just wanted to quickly mention that this is a 4th grade classroom tour. So if you followed along, you know that I was teaching 3rd grade this year. So that means that this is the video that I had since my first year of teaching. This was my first ever classroom and how I set it up. And I know it's like obviously super late, but I really want to put it out there because I always want to remember what my first classroom looked like. It's not really relevant anymore because I can't like switch it up and I don't have that room anymore. However, it could give you some ideas on how you can set up something, or to be honest, how not to set up things, and how my first classroom was a total disaster basically. But yeah, so if you want to watch it, please continue. If you want to see what my 3rd grade classroom looked like my 2nd year of teaching, I'll leave a link down below, and I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so walking in through the door, this is what you see. And to be honest, I did not clean it up at all, so this is exactly as we left it right out of break. So basically, as you walk in, we have our like folders that go from the school. Every Tuesday I have my sign in and sign out of the restroom. A student who left some supplies over, so I don't know why they're even there. I have a swimming pair of shorts from when we went swimming that belonged to someone, I don't even know who. We have our turn-in boxes. Obviously only reading and writing have a label. Everything else I haven't had a chance to. Up here, these are my library passes and any other things that they turned in that did not fit there. And then we have 2 computers, a book bin that I don't know what it's doing over here, but it's there. Okay, excuse my daughter, sorry, she's back there. Our class rules, our schedule. This is my this is my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday schedule, and then my Thursday, Friday. And as you can tell, I don't have any times because it changed so much that I was constantly changing it. So my goal for today is to fix my actual schedule that we're going to be using from now on. Next, you have my 2 bulletin boards for reading and writing. I have 2 anchor charts that, to be honest, were from like the first couple weeks that we really don't need anymore. And then these are also for reading, and we don't really need those anymore. I have this like whatever shelving that my brother actually made for me. It fits like a student book, math and science folders, and their math and science journal. This is that. Obviously you could tell it was the last day of classes before break because they just shoved everything in. Usually they do a pretty good job at least this class. And then I have one of my pillows, another pillow. Then I have my small group table that still has some activities that they did for math when they were done with an assignment. Caddy that everything's gone, I don't know where'd it go. And then my Chromebook that I use to take notes in when we have small groups. And then on this side I have my reading goals, and then a Texas map, and then social studies with only 1 anchor chart, obviously. And then here this starts all the mess. I usually just shove everything back here. So I have my reading, my 3 groups that I meet with. This has all of my running records and stuff that my coach was so awesome to organize. Otherwise I had them in a box, so that's really well organized. This is my tier program that I follow. This is a math activity that we did for input output tables that I need to put away. A hole punch because I don't know, a few things that I laminated last week that I wanted to cut up, but I haven't, so I'm gonna do that. And then just a few more my jobs that I laminated, but I haven't cut out yet, that I hope to do, because we don't have any jobs. My memory board that we have, I've taken pictures, but I haven't printed anything else. So yeah, some guided reading books that, to be honest, are a higher level than most of my students, so we haven't gotten to use those as much. And then they're supposed to actually be put away, but I haven't had a chance to put them away. These are all our nonfiction books that I got because we're in the nonfiction unit, so it's awesome. I had a lot of those, and since my library's a mess, I decided to not move them, so they would be easy access right here. And then some papers for writing that we were using, a science experiment that I didn't put away, some books that I got from my classroom library that I still haven't put away. And then up here on to be honest, you don't even want to see the insides because they're a mess, but I'll show you. Oh well, this one just has Kleenex. This one has a few supplies and some more whiteboards. I forgot to mention, I do have whiteboards here that I usually just use with my small groups. We haven't had a chance to do it as a whole class because I recently just got them. So also, I got them off of Amazon. This is what they're called. They are pretty awesome, and they were like a really good deal. They come with they also come with erasers and pencils, I believe. Maybe not, I can't remember. And then the next one has collections of, like, we did a collection writing and two of my kids left it here. And then some extra books, some of my anchor charts for reading, my math books, things that I have to follow, along with my copies or originals that I can make copies of, bins that were never used, science things that I have used some of the things. So if you remember, it did not look this messy, so obviously that's why it's so messy, because I have gone in already. More anchor charts, more science things that I haven't gotten to organize. I've just made it worse. And then we continue with my anchor charts. A mess, some things that I bought from Target during summer. I haven't used these at all. So if you remember my hauls, I mentioned how I had no idea what I was going to be using them for. Well, I haven't used them yet, so there's that. What else? Some math things. Y'all basically saw all of this. And then so this is where my social studies kids, or my homeroom kids, put all of their social studies things. They basically kind of figure it out on their own, and they know where their folder goes, to be honest, because we move tables so much, so they just know where to always put it, and that's where it is. Here are my browsing boxes for my reading kits, reading and writing, that they look like a mess. Like I said, this is what it normally would look like, and then after the 9 weeks I was like, nope, we're not gonna have that till we have secret detectives, or detectives that come what are they called? Inspectors. There we go. We have inspectors that come every once in a while and give you a yay awesome job, you passed or you failed your inspection. So I think I'm gonna do that today, because this is not acceptable. And then if we keep moving, this is another part that's totally a mess. This is my science part, which honestly does not have enough space because I end up putting science everywhere. Some geo boards and mirrors that we use for math this week that I didn't put away. If you remember, my calm down desk was over here. Well, that didn't work out because I couldn't see the kid and everything, and they weren't using it, so unfortunately we got rid of that. I'm hoping to incorporate it again. Here is the worst disaster, well, after my desk. My library is a mess. Like, there is pretty much no labels. There is like books everywhere. Kids were not I did have labels, and then they were not respecting it, and then my coach came in to organize it by reading levels. She did not finish, and then it just keeps getting worse and worse. To be honest though, my kids don't really use these books because we go to the library, or because we're doing nonfiction right now. So like I mentioned, they're over there, so we were getting it from there, or articles. So right now I'm not as occupied with the library just because we're not really using it at the moment. But my shelves are coming apart, as you can tell, so that was not very useful. In their defense, students do push back on them, so I don't know. It's okay, mommy. Yeah. And then my coach awesomely put up some posters there because I didn't know where to put them. More where I do my anchor charts. Don't mind those. They're normally not here. That's because my daughter's here and she's making a worse mess than what I already have. There you go. You okay? Okay, thank you. Here is a big mess. So this was supposed to be my word wall. As you can tell, this has nothing to do with word wall. So I basically just put up anchor charts that we're using that week or whatever, and just put it up, and they cover others that were there from the week before and stuff. So I have, as you can tell, there's some behind and stuff. So that was not very useful. My goal is to get rid of this wall. I'm gonna do my word wall on the whatever cabinet, like almost everyone does. So I don't know why I tried doing this, but it wasn't gonna work out anyway. So like I said, I don't have room for anchor charts, so they go all everywhere. So there's another one. There's my little table that kids do really good about working here. And then at the 2 chairs, that is all my daughter's also, so don't mind that. The bouncy chair that they love. This is a disaster. It's getting close to my desk area, but basically we have my math books, worksheets that I passed out, left. I need to stop making extras because I just pile them up and that goes like a mess. Okay, so I have my what was supposed to be my teach sign up there, a recorder of a student that I picked up because he was playing with it, a follow your dream sign, my dream catcher, a mess down here. So basically all of this is stuff that I bought right now and brought it down here to fix it or whatever. This is supposed to be my mailbox that, you know, not using. I mean, it has a bunch of papers to give back, but did not use it. A sweater that I have. This is literally what my desk looks like every single day, like a mess. So we have more math manipulatives that we were using. More math games that like whatever that we were playing. Oh, something just fell. That is not good. Okay. Baggies were when I was fixing them. Some thank you cards that I need to read because I haven't read for Thanksgiving, and then like mess, like extras of papers that I print out. Thank you, mommy. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. Okay, so yeah, little extras of paper that I need to stop making extra copies. I won little notepads, so cool. A mess, basically. Moving on to another dysfunctional part of my teaching is my calendar math. I am so bad at doing it. Like, we just haven't had time, so that does not really get done. Here is a science anchor chart we were working on. I ran out of space, so I just wrote it on the board. Not a good idea. Some more math things. So there's math, there's science, there's a mess. My learning targets that are gonna be upgraded. Really cool. I'm excited about that. Some more anchor charts. More anchor charts, and like I mentioned, here in this area also we have one on top of the other, which is not very convenient because typically in math we use everything. So I don't know where I'm supposed to have room. My little cart that has functioned really well. Like kids use it pretty often for like reading logs and sticky notes and like paper and stuff, so it's good. Here is where I keep all of my like math games and activities that we're using for that unit that I haven't, well, we're just changing units, so I need to change up all of that. My sharpener that is not the best. More copies that I don't need. I bought a magnetic rod thing that I don't even use, so I don't know why it's there. My filing cabinet that I totally need to move because it is not working out, because supposedly I was going to be using it to put copies. Like I had them, these are reading, these are writing, math, science, and social studies, and they're too far, so I don't put anything in. But they are filled with, whoops, you can't see it. And then I have like school, like student documents in there, so yeah. But and then you get back to the door. But that is basically it. My first dysfunctional classroom, which to be honest is not that bad because we have gone through almost half the year, and or half the semester, whatever you want to call it, half the year I guess, and students are doing pretty well, so it's whatever. I forgot to mention how my tables were laid out. I love this, like I love the way that it is, but I'm ready for a change, so we're gonna try something new with my tables. We'll see how it works. I am also doing assigned seatings this term, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you were able to learn some things to not do, or just understand that, hey, it's your first year, you're probably not gonna have the perfect classroom, and as long as students are learning, that's what matters, even if you go home to this, which I am planning not to do anymore. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.